My last video corrupted, so I'll make another one. So I already sold this to Luke from Kanto, but this is the Zippy cycloid. This is made on atomic PETG. If not atomic, just PETG. It's a commonly used 3D printing material, but apparently Zippy uses a stronger version on this, the Zippy cycloid. I think I already said that, but whatever. I'll just go over the specs real quick. So this is 2 ounces on like T8 hardware for the pivots, probably T5, T6 down here. It's Chanwich, which for a 3D printed knife is a bit, you can see the gap. Yeah. Oops. Interesting jimping, which I'm going to go over in a second, because I think it's like one of the coolest attributes of this knife. Almost handle heavy, I want to say. Let me see if I can get a balance point here. It's like here. It's like here. I'd say that's handle heavy. It's 2.1 ounces. Way too light to be handle heavy. The actual Zippy is 2.6 ounces and has adjustable weights, so no hate. Does every trick pretty well if you can handle the lightness and the weight in the handles, even though this has a weight in the blade, so it should probably be closer to neutral, or like at least less handle biased. But I think the interesting thing about this knife is the jimping, right? So you can see the higher up you get on the handles, the more spaced apart the jimping lines are. So down here on the very bottom of the handles, you can see the jimping lines are very tight. Then up here, this is hard to see, I know, but up here, they're, wow. Up here, you can see they're spaced apart. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty faint. So the lower you go on the knife, the closer each jimping line is to one another, which is cool. It really does help with laddering and stuff. I can't ladder, especially on a knife like that. I look forward to his future. This was definitely a catch and release. I thought maybe I'd keep it with just like 2 ounces handle heavy. Like, I can't. I just can't. I should mention this, even though this is irrelevant. I got a Marin Light, so it's coming. Probably like the weekend or early weekday. So with that, I think that's all I really have to say about this. It's 3D printed, very impressive. I'm looking forward to Zippy's future. No disrespect to the guy. It's just inherent to the 3D printing process. It's light. Balance is a bit off. I believe the Zippy is more neutral. This is the cheaper model, like I said, the cycloid, which is $70 retail, maybe $75, $80 shipped, depending on where you're from. The Zippy is around $100 retail, $110, something like that. Has adjustable weights. This is also running on dual race washers that are running on bearings. Dual race washers are like normal washers, but they're steel, I believe. So I think they're steel. I'm not sure. Don't take my word on that. Please, Google it if you really want to know. But I know they're dual race, meaning they kind of already have the millings that, like how washers riding on bushings would have millings in them once you take them apart and you have to flip the washer. It has those millings on both sides, and if done correctly, can have like really good tolerance. Not too bad. That's like the actual play. It's not the plastic bending. Interesting material, wave texture, if you can see that. Yep. Good grip for sure. Just light. That's like my only complaint about this thing. It's too light to be handle heavy. Handle heavy is like chab, like 4 or 5 ounces. Like this is 2. You can't justify this. It's impossible. I have an unboxing too. I think I lost that video, but it came with a sticker, a note for tipping him, which was really nice of him. And this Allen wrench here, probably a quality one. I don't care. Yeah, this thing is cool, I guess. I wouldn't recommend it for a beginner because this is too light. But, this is still nice. I'm looking forward to what he has in store for the future. Hopefully he'll start making metal ballies. I think the best plastic balisong right now is either the Tay Flipper or the Angler, which I think he's going to do his last drop on the 15th. for the angler. The angler is the only thing on bushings right now. The only plastic knife on bushings. Plus, it's made of what do you call it? It's made of nylon, which is cool. So yeah, wouldn't recommend this for the price. You can get better. You know, like you can get a Tay flipper for cheaper, and that thing is so much better than this. But I do think the design is interesting for the jimping. And the dual race washer concept definitely has some potential. So I do look forward to what he has in store for the future. And just for reference, this is the open handle gap. Close. That's all I really have to say. I've recorded this a couple different times because YouTube decided to strike me for something I uploaded 9 months ago, and because someone said something racist in a stream of mine. Wasn't me, by the way. But yeah, no, Marin Light on the way. I'll re-review the Reaper once I get all its QC issues fixed. I got a second hand though, so I don't know. Maybe that dude fucked it up. It just needs new washers, I think. But yeah, no, Marin Light on the way, Reaper hardware on the way. And yeah, I'll catch you guys when that shit comes. Not really much else to say for this. Oh yeah, it came with this. This has the Zippy logo in it. Which, yeah, there it was. It's cool. I'll fucking see you guys. Peace.